Hello, good afternoon. Okay, sure.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello, Wenjiang. How are you?
I am fine. Okay, so let's start the webinar. Let me introduce a short introduction first.
Okay, sure.
Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us at e-KLESF 2022. My name is Li Chang from University Tunku Abdul Rahman, Utah. Today, we are presenting a webinar titled Online Scams by Miss Yoli Cheng. We can call her Cindy. Cindy is a lecturer from Department of Science and Engineering, Center for Foundation Studies, Sungai Long Campus, University Tunku Abdul Rahman, Utah. She is actively involved in STEM activities for students. Okay, so just a little housekeeping before we start. If you have any questions, please type them into the chat box. We will bring them up during the Q&A session at the end of the webinar. Then for Utah student and staff, please sign in your attendance in the link posted in the chat box on the short while. And without further delay, so let's turn the time over to Cindy. Okay, Cindy, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Okay, let me make some adjustments first. Good day, everybody. I hope that you have got your lunch already. Okay, today I'm gonna do some sharing regarding some of the online scams targeted at teenagers. All right, let's see what the online scams are targeted at teenagers. And then when we talk about online scams, I think that some of these words would come across your mind, like phishing, forgery, theft. Of course, online scams happen online. Okay, we have got like trick, theft, email, hack, and all these words, spam, secrecy, protection, etc. Okay. Yeah. When you look at this image here, okay, so this is supposedly this is the scammer. Let's see what this scammer wants to do to us. Okay, you can see that it is trying to phish us, right? So normally scammers would send us fake links of websites or fake emails containing links, okay, hoping that we would click on the links, okay, so that malware such as ransomware, all this, okay, would be downloaded and installed on our computer, and then they can steal a lot of information, a lot of personal information like your credit card information or your personal information. So this is what they want. So online scammers, what do they want from you? Money lor. Oh. Okay. Okay, let me adjust this thing for a while. Okay. Then in the definition of teenagers, okay, so teenagers are these people, because I want to focus on online scams targeted at teenagers. According to UNICEF, okay, these are people who are between 10 and 19 years old. Okay, as when you look around yourself, okay, it doesn't matter whether you are an adult, okay, you observe around you, observe your teenagers, and you notice that a lot of teenagers are spending quite a lot of time on screen. Okay, and then as to the question why teenagers become targets, there are a few factors here. First thing first, of course, they are still inexperienced. Okay, because if we were to look at the definition just now, so according to UNICEF, so teenagers are anybody between 10 and 19 years old. Older ones may have got the awareness, but what about the younger ones, right? First, they are inexperienced. Second, of course, they are more trusting. Okay, they trust strangers, I don't know, or people that they meet online more. And of course, okay, most if they spend most of the time on the internet, so of course they would be open or exposed to these threats on the internet. So now internet has become our teenagers' favorite habitat, besides the physical home, okay, that they dwell in. All right, let's have a look at how much time our teenagers spend on screen. So we have got our laptops, tablets, whatever you can name, right? The gadgets, okay? Teenagers are spending around 8 hours and 39 minutes daily on screen, according to Common Sense Media. And that is a lot of time. That's a lot. Okay, and then what do scammers really want from these teenagers? I mean, not only teenagers, scammers want these things from everybody that they scam. Okay, first thing first, of course, their money. Okay, then their personal details, okay, their bank account details, credit card details. So all they want is money. Right, let's look at some of the scams targeted at teenagers. Of course, I don't cover all the scams targeted because there are so many online scams that are targeted at teenagers. We'll look at some of the scams here, like social media scam, okay, online shopping scam, skill or talent contest scam, and also sextortion scam. Okay, these are quite popular scams now. Of course, we have other scams like scholarship scams, yeah, online job scam, etc. But I'm not going to cover the other scams. So let's have a look at the first one. Social media scam. Okay, let's see how much time on average our teenagers spend daily on social media. Okay, according to this Earth Web, it is about 3 hours. Wow, three hours is quite a long time. So in 3 hours, I think that you can finish reading 2 chapters of history if you want. Okay, 3 hours, that's a long time. Okay, and some of the most popular social media platforms that teenagers spend the time on are like YouTube, Facebook, all these, IG, Twitter, TikTok, WhatsApp, Snapchat, and there are others, okay, Weibo, etc. Okay, so how it all starts. Okay, I believe that teenagers, you know why you want to go on social media. Of course, besides getting all those latest news, you may want to make friends, connect with people, etc. Okay, let's look at one situation here where social media scam could happen. So how it all started. Okay, let me, hide this video panel. Let me hide. Floating meter. Okay, I've already hidden that. And so we have a girl here. Let's see this girl. What is she doing here? So Janet loves making new friends online. So let's suppose that Janet goes on social media, okay, because she wants to make friends. And then she comes across this boy called Jaden, 16 years old, and a soccer player extraordinaire. Okay, so what happens is she comes across this handsome boy called Jaden. Wow. Immediately, she falls in love at first sight with Jaden just by looking at perhaps the description of the profile and also the picture. Okay, let's see. So of course, she scrolls normally. Normally, what you would do is you look at the videos or photos posted, perhaps some of his writing. Then what happens is that she starts following Jaden. But the thing is she really following Jaden or is she being catfished? Let's see. All right. Jaden is notified that Janet is following him. So Jaden looks at the profile. Ooh, okay. What does he write there? Lonely, selfie, you're so pretty, etc. Okay, is this really Jaden? You ask yourself. If you don't, teenagers or even adults, I don't want to like pinpoint on only teenagers, but everybody. It does not matter what your age is, you may fall trapped into this sort of situation where you are catfished. But is this really Jaden here? Yeah, so what happens is once this Janet follows Jaden, he starts talking to Janet. okay, pretending as if he understood her problem. So these kind of scammers would normally pretend as if, okay, that they know what a teenager or what the other party is going through by guessing. That's it. So for example here, do your parents suck as bad as mine? Oh, then Janet replies, Jaden, probably worse. So they start the conversation here. Aha, totally. Then you see, but by the way, I think you are really pretty. Wow, this Jaden starts to compliment, okay, Janet. Of course, in the next picture, Janet feels very good, very shy. She blushes here. Can you see? And then from here on, I don't want to imagine what happens. Of course, okay, conversations do flow. Okay, perhaps they talk like for hours every day, okay, on the messenger, okay, and then I don't know what happens after that. What do you think? So what do you think would happen next? I don't want to be so negative, okay, but since we are talking about scam here, we are expecting something bad, okay, would happen to Janet. Let's see what happens next. Oh, what is this, yeah? Money flies away. Eh? Heartbroken. Uh-oh. Janet is depressed. So what do you think have happened here? After a lot of conversations, of course, trust, like I said, teenagers are targets because they trust other people quite easily. I don't say all teenagers, but some teenagers. What happened is that, like I told you, the main thing that these scammers want from us is money. Okay, so perhaps this Janet has already made a few transactions. Okay, but perhaps this Jaden asks for help, or Jaden sends her a gift that gets blocked at the customs. Yeah, and then he asks Janet to pay certain fee to the customs, but the customs, of course, does not exist, etc. One day, Janet realizes that our Jaden disappears. Okay, she is blocked by Jaden, and then she cannot find Jaden anymore anywhere on the social media platform. Yeah, so that's why, okay, Janet ends up like this. So everybody be very careful, yeah, who you are talking to, not only to teenagers, of course, but of course to everybody. Okay, when you are lonely, did you see the keyword lonely there? So these are the people that they target. This one sounds like a love scam, right? But I can tell you that from these social media scams, it could lead to other scams. Okay, like job scams, because some jobs are advertised on social media, etc. So this could lead to other scams. Okay. Next, I would like to talk about this online shopping scam. Of course, like I said, some people may be very surprised. Teenagers, how would they get scammed online? So we thought that most people who go online shopping are adults, right? Not really, not really. Yeah, we may have a perception, or perhaps wrong perception, that people who get scammed, okay, are senior citizens because they are not aware. Sorry, people. Even though our teenagers are quite tech savvy, but teenagers are big online spenders. They spend a lot. Yeah, if you can find some police report, I mean, after the investigation, they report that teenagers actually lost quite a lot of money online. Yeah, through online shopping. Yeah, so you see that now teenagers can spend their money quite easily. Yeah, of course, I think some parents don't give notes and coins, okay, to teenagers anymore. Everything is about transferring. So it makes it easy for teenagers to make their purchases. Then what they do is they go to this e-commerce online shopping platforms or online websites to shop for the things that they like all these luxurious items. Okay, which teenager doesn't like one of these at least? Then like phone, okay, then they have got their laptops, computers, gadgets like their drawing tablet, etc. Yeah. Then they may look for some luxurious goods like handbags, right? Fashion apparel, their clothes, etc. And these shoes, limited edition, for example. But the thing is, how do these scammers scam you? Okay. Yeah, they would post very eye-catchy phrases like limited time offer. Wow, then they give you quite huge discounts, like 80%, 70%. Let's say you like your Adidas limited edition shoe, okay, which cost 1,000 ringgit, for example. Okay, then you, I don't know how, okay, you go to this website here, maybe a fake website, and you see that, wow, you get 80% discount. Maybe without thinking twice, you would just go ahead and make the purchase. Best price, right? When you see all these catchy phrases, your eyes pop out. Yeah, then you drool and you tell yourself, hey, why not? Let's get that pair of Adidas shoe. What would happen next, everybody? Of course, you may see these advertisements or these offers on social media platforms, okay, like Facebook, or you see them on some websites, random websites that you think are official websites, which are not, fake websites. Okay? But then the thing is, it is weird, okay, that they lure you into clicking links and downloading malware, not on the official website itself, but they send you a message, for example, on WhatsApp, and ask you to click on the link. Remember what hiring maid to clean houses, this kind of scam? I guess some people have been scammed. Okay, and then the news came out this year saying that from Facebook, they were directed to WhatsApp, and then they were directed to click on the link to download application that is not available on like Apple Play Store or Google Play Store. It is like third-party links. Oh, people, please don't. If you click on this link, what happens is that you would download malware, virus, or worm, all these kind of malicious software on your computer. When they are installed, you don't know what they would do to your computer, right? They steal your personal information, financial information. Like I said, all they want is money. So they will try their best to steal whatever financial information that are saved on your cookies, etc. Okay? Of course, people, like I said, they would lure you into fake websites. Even though this website looks quite real, like Timberland here, you should always double check whether this website is real or not. Okay, and then of course they would lure you into revealing sensitive information like your password. And then they would very quickly, quietly transfer whatever money you have in your bank account. And worse still is if you use your parents' bank account and money is transferred to their bank account. Okay, after you are lured into doing all these things there, what would happen next? And again, something scary may happen. Yeah, supposedly you want to buy your Calvin Klein underwear. But instead of Calvin Klein, you get Kaiwan Kani underwear. You get fake products. Of course, Yeah, let's say per piece of this underwear is 80 ringgit. Then you pay three pieces, 240 ringgit. Wow, this Kaiwan Kani, these three pieces are worth only 2 ringgit 40 cents. Okay, you get something at least, right? No. You can't let this happen to yourself, okay? Calvin Klein means Calvin Klein. You wouldn't want to get this. Okay, then the next scenario is that you keep waiting for your parcel, but you know that, sorry, your goods will never arrive. So this is an online shopping scam. What happens at the end? Money flies away. Yeah, you are paying for something that fake, that is fake, or either you get nothing at all. Be very careful about this online shopping. You really need to check. Okay, no matter how official you think the website is, you have to check, and then never ever download any third-party application that asks you to like fill in your detail, whatever. Don't ever do that. Yeah. Okay, then the third one is skill and talent contest scam. Okay, let's see. Wow. You may see some advertisements online, randomly online, or you can see these advertisements on social media platforms. And then some of these people may DM you. I'm not sure whether you have received such messages, but I have received such messages. Okay, that they're telling me that, oh, I think your profile looks good, and I think that you can be the ambassador of our t-shirt brand, etc. You can be our model. People be very careful, yeah. No matter what people tell you, whether you are very beautiful, etc. First thing first, look into the mirror first. Double check your face first. Okay, don't fall into all these fake advertisements. Okay, let's see what other talents. Okay, like this case here, you may be invited, but they don't invite. They just advertise that there is a modeling contest, for example, or acting contest. Okay, other talent contests include artwork. Okay, you draw some artwork and then you send to them. Okay, or perhaps music composition, and then perhaps writing contest. So all these kind of contests finally turn out to be fake contests. Yeah. Okay, of course, these so-called organizers, scammers would do this to you. Right? So this is how they would scam you. Yeah, they would, of course, again use some catchy phrases, okay, which ask you in this example, do you want to be famous? Wow, you could be the next biggest thing. Or I see so much talent in you. Then of course, okay, they would tell you that, oh, without a fee, you can join the contest, okay? And then we would, you come for the don't know what audition, and then contests, competitions take place, send in all your entries, your music composition, or your writing, or your art. Okay? Finally, they notify you if you win the contest. In this case here, wow, congratulations, you won the contest. Then what would they ask you to do next? By right, when you win the contest, people would send the gift to you or send the prizes to you, or you'll be invited to some places to receive your prizes. But this is not the case with scammers. Yeah, so they would ask you to pay a processing fee of don't know what. For example, if you have won a modeling contest, they may ask you to pay a fee for you to go for training. Yeah, makeup classes, grooming classes, all these classes. Sometimes it can go up to like thousands of ringgits. Yeah, I think I have a friend during my secondary school time. That time we were not using a lot of social media platforms. Okay, but people just approached her on the street, telling her how beautiful she was. She was tall, okay, but the face, not really lah, huh, to be honest. Huh. Okay, so she fell into the scam at that time. So she paid around, I think this was 20 years ago, and she paid around 6,000 for the whole package. Of course, at first she went to the contest and then she won the contest, right? So everything was fake. Everything was like made up. So you guys have to be very careful. Check that's to see whether the modeling agency really exists. You find your way to check, right? All right. So what do you think would happen next after they ask you to pay a fee? Supposedly, you really want to be famous. You listen to them and then you pay them the fee. I don't know how much. Like I said, maybe they don't ask you to pay the fee like one time. They ask you to pay like another time, and another time, okay, for different training, different packages. Okay, yay, you see, you won your own trophy, but you're not going to get it. Wow, you won a prize of $1 million. You're not going to get the prize, people. So because why? These are all fake. And finally, when you sometimes when you realize it's already too late. You lose a lot of money. Scammers don't target only girls, yeah. So they don't care whether you are a boy or a teenage boy or a teenage girl. They want to make money from you, that's it. Then you lose your money. Okay, let us move on to the next scam. Okay, recently here in Malaysia, I don't hear so much yet, but in US, so this is happening. Sextortion scams, okay, are in trend now. Okay, sextortion, of course, this comes from the word extortion. Extortion means you ask for money by force. Okay, of course, you have got something in hand about that person that make them, okay, extort you, ask for money. Again, everything is about money. So how do these scammers scam you? Of course, as usual, you meet people online, not necessarily through social media platforms. It could be dating websites, dating applications like Tinder, okay, all these kind of platforms, and you start to talk to these people perhaps for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, until they gain your trust. Okay, let's look at this scammer here. Of course, they wouldn't ask you directly like, do you trust me, baby? Yeah, I'm just putting here like literally. So of course, they have already gained your trust. Okay, then what happens is that this boy here thought that he is in a relationship with a girl who is not the girl. Of course, that's the scammer there. Now, of course, I do, babe. They gain your trust here. Oh, okay, then let's see what happens next. You have a lot of conversations. You share your problems, your happiness, your sadness, etc. And then, like a romance scam, you trust your boyfriend or you trust your online girlfriend that you have not met online before. Okay, let's see what would happen when things go a little bit intimate. What do you think would happen next? At any point, okay, this is quite common in a relationship. Okay, let's see. Wow, what is this? Some photos that you're, I tell you what, it doesn't matter whether you have an online boyfriend, physical boyfriend, online girlfriend, or physical girlfriend, you should not send your nudes to anyone online. Okay, and then of course this scammer says, right, this is only for you, baby. Right? Now send me some hot pics in order to exchange, right, with my hot pictures here. There you go, babe. So everybody, so what happens is that, let's see what happens next in the next chat. This photo is sent. Of course, sometimes this part is not covered, okay, but this is just an example. I cannot show uncovered, uncensored photo here. What would happen next? Now, let's suppose you really send the real nudes of yourself. Okay, haha. Transfer $1,000 to scam bank, account number this, or I'll share your pics to all your contacts, to your friends, to your relatives, to your parents. I'm going to shame you. And of course, most of the time, these victims do not want to tell other people because they feel so ashamed. And they're also very afraid that their photos would really be exposed. Yeah. So what do? They make the payment. Okay. Then this boy becomes heartbroken. Okay, because he has been blackmailed. Yeah. Okay. Then when is this blackmailing going to stop, people? Never. They will ask more and more and more and more money from the boy. I think in the recent case, a 17-year-old boy, quite handsome. You can find the news. It happens in US. This boy finally committed suicide because he couldn't take all the stress alone, and he paid quite a large amount of money to the scammer. Yeah. And this did not happen only through one transaction, but many transactions. Yeah, so this is why some experts, okay, police cannot understand why. Teenagers nowadays are tech savvy, and then they know that something is already very wrong. They get so much information, they get so much news, right? Regarding scamming, but they still fall for all these kind of scams. So would the blackmailing stop for one time? No. What would the scammers do to you? They will continue blackmailing you until, I don't know, until maybe you decide to call the police, or until like the boy committed suicide. Okay. Now, I have already covered, okay, how some of these scams happen. People, you see, all these 4 scams here have got some similarities. First thing first, they lure you. How could these scammers lure the victims, lure these people? Of course, one, because they see good deals, okay, or maybe they are greedy. But some are really innocent. You want to buy something, and then it's not that you are greedy, all right? It doesn't mean that you always buy expensive things when you want to do online shopping, right? But they simply want to like send you some third-party links, ask you to click on them. So this is because of perhaps innocence, ignorance, that we don't have knowledge. Okay, so you need to have knowledge on how to protect yourselves, people. No choice. Okay? Once you are on the internet, you see how much time teenagers spend on internet and social media, right? The number is really shocking. Okay, first thing first, you have got to install and activate malware antivirus software for sure. Okay, then make sure that you also do the updates from time to time. You don't have to do them manually, but you can do the settings, okay, and make your computer do it on a regular basis. Now, so you know, okay, I don't, you wouldn't know, but the computers would know, okay, whether this software downloaded is harmful to your device or not. And people, please don't click on links from anyone you don't know or trust. Never, ever. Okay, if it's legit, if it's official, they wouldn't like direct you from Facebook and then send you a link through WhatsApp. Like, for what? Right? Let's say you go to these official websites like Timberland or like Adidas, Nike. So you'll be wondering, right? I can just make the transactions online on their official website. Why do they bother to send me SMS containing links or email containing links, right? And then they ask me to click on that, right? It makes no sense. Yeah. So if you are given a website, a link of a website, you check online reviews first to see whether these are legit or not. Yeah. Okay. Remember not to give out personal information unless you know you can trust the person receiving it. Yeah. I would like to tell you that banks, government agencies like police department, okay, you are not paying any tax yet, or like all this LHDN would never ask for personal information. Yeah, they would. I mean, even if they want, like all these companies, like for example, Maxis, they want to give you free gifts or whatever, they wouldn't ask for personal information. Yeah, and then they wouldn't even ask for tag, not the security code. No, no, no. They don't ask for all this. So if you doubt that somebody calls you and asks for your personal information, or when they chat with you, they ask for the personal information, you just tell them that, sorry, I'll just check with my bank, like physically, for example. Now you understand? When they ask for password, account details, don't give out. Okay. People, if you enter a contest, right? If you apply for a scholarship or you get the scholarship, if you get the job, you never, ever, ever pay anything. Normally, they would lure you into paying what processing fee. What sort of processing fee? Don't bullshit. Okay, so period. If they ask you to pay for anything, you run away. It does not matter how much the scholarship is. And they may say that, oh, you get free scholarship to Harvard University, Stanford University, Cambridge University, all these big names in the world, right? They wouldn't ask you to pay a dime, right? Okay, and then learn what a reverse lookup search engine is and how to use it. Please, okay? When you receive any link, anything, please look for that. Then next, the worst thing that police department reported is that a lot of victims of scamming victims do not dare to tell their family members or parents or trusted people that they have been scammed, because they are so afraid of being judged, okay, or being labeled stupid, etc. Please, teenagers, if you really get scammed, tell your parents, even though you know that you may get scolded, doesn't matter, or you tell a trusted adult. Okay? These people can help you. I think in the recent news that I read, one of these teenager transferred 240,000 ringgit from the parents' accounts to the scammer's account. Not through one transaction, but a few transactions. You can go to Google and type later, right? Transfer 240,000. Yeah. Hi. The next thing is that don't talk to online strangers. You don't know them. They send you friend requests, ask you to add them as friends, right? But then you look at their profile, I don't know, they go on luxurious kind of travels, or they show certain pictures of them being successful, all this. Just don't talk to them. Don't simply accept any friend request. You may want to stalk other people, but just avoid doing that. There are a lot more beneficial activities that you can do than spending time looking at other people's profiles. Okay, remember that to set up multi-factor authentication from bank accounts to social media accounts. Yeah, if you want to link your bank accounts to social media accounts, okay, ask for many steps of authentication before the money is transferred. Yeah. Use different passwords for all accounts if you can. I know that a lot of us are quite lazy to memorize so many passwords for different accounts, right? Remember, some of these scammers ask for passwords and then they would try to access all the possible accounts that you have. Then you are gone. Yeah, then download automatic software patches for all your devices. Patches are like software that contain the ability to update your devices. You must do it automatic. Don't do that manually. Yeah, so if you can, whenever possible, like now, attend awareness training in your schools or businesses. Okay, so be careful that recently, yeah, this National Scam Awareness Campaign, NSAC, has been launched. Okay, and then we only have to like remember the 3 seconds. Ingat 3 saat, okay? Awas, be careful, caution, fikir, think, block. So if you think anything is not so right, yeah, you practice these 3 seconds. Don't fall too fast, okay, into any humans or special deals, etc. Okay, but what to do if you are scammed? Please do not keep quiet, people. Yeah, so if you happen to lose a large amount of money from your bank account, you should call NSRC hotline. So what is NSRC? This one, National Scam Awareness Campaign. So remember that this hotline is 997, but you should only call them if it's emergency only. Yeah. So after calling them, you have to call your bank and inform them what had happened. Hopefully your bank can stop the transaction on time. Hopefully, yeah. So after calling your bank, and if you think that you are not satisfied, okay, with their explanations, investigation, etc., you can call Bank Negara Malaysia Telelink, okay, at this number here. Please call. I know that some I have got some friends of mine, relatives of mine who got scammed, and then they say that call for what? Useless one. Maybe my money cannot be recovered, but people just call. You wouldn't know. When you they would tell me that, hiya, I have been scammed by them since 3 months ago. How would I get back all the money? It doesn't matter. Try to call them. Okay? Do your part, please. Okay. Then the next thing is, after you call the 3 parties there in the last slide, you lodge a police report. A lot of people also think that lodging a police report is useless. But people, please help our police to help us. Okay. Some people might have been scammed, but we do not want other people to fall into scams in the future. Okay? When you go and lodge a police report, you have to tell them exactly step by step what had happened. Provide your personal details like your name, contact number, IC number, bank account number. Then if you have the details of the scammer, like just now Jaden, right? Jaden, 16 football, whatever. It's just, we know that it's a fake profile, but just tell the police. And of course, details of your scam transaction. Transaction time, you have got the receipt of your transfer, all the links that are shared. And then the most important are also the screenshots of the conversations. Hopefully, okay, our police can help us detect. Yeah, even though police cannot like catch all these scammers, but there are some cases where they successfully caught scammers. Please help each other. Yeah. Okay, everybody. Before we do some quiz here, do you have any question? Yeah, so we have some prizes for our winners. Okay, winners will be notified. Then you can scan this QR code to do the quiz. Let's see if there is any question. There are any question here. Like Miss Lee Wunxiang said, you can type in the chat box. Yeah. So for those of you who do not have questions, you can do some very simple quiz to win yourself a mysterious prize. Okay, it's good that there is no question. Yeah. So it means that you guys are aware, okay, of what's happening around us. So even though, like I said, we think that senior citizens or people who are not tech savvy, okay, can easily fall victim into scams, but that is not the case. Everybody, I can say, who has access to the internet, you have got your mobile phone, because you don't have to go, don't have to turn on your computer, laptops. Just lie down there on your bed, right? Then you can access all these websites, social media platforms. So be very careful. Okay, people, I hope that you have already submitted the quiz. Just wait for our announcements, okay, on who would get the mysterious prize. Yeah, so with that, thank you very much, everybody, okay, for spending your time to listen in. Hope to see you guys next time around. I will pass this session back to Miss Lee. Miss Lee, over to you.
Thank you, Cindy. So at this moment, we didn't see any question here. If you have any question, you also can paste it at the Facebook live video comment there. Cindy also will have a look there. And I will paste the quiz link at the Facebook page also, so our participant can also take part in the quiz. So I think that's all for today. So Cindy, I think we take a group photo first.
Okay. Lucia, can you help me to, can you remove me as co-host? Thank you.
Okay, then one moment.
Okay.
Yeah, can. I'm not sure. Is it now okay? The setting, everything okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. So, we take a photo first.
Okay.
But participant, if you are convenient, I would like to request that can take. Can you open the camera? We take a group photo.
Three. Miss Ong is behind Miss Lee. Yeah.
Oh, is it? One moment, I ask her to take photo.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so we take a few shots. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's all for today. Thanks Cindy again.
Thank you so much.
So dear participants, we will have a next webinar titled "Everyone Can Do AI" at 2:30 p.m. today. So hope you can join us again. Thank you and stay safe.